So tomorrow night is Chanukah. We did all of our shopping. We have our menorah, we have our candles. Hopefully we have some latkes, we have some great events planned. But do we really make the preparations for Hanukkah that we're meant to make as far as what is Hanukkah really all about? And what are we supposed to do with it? How are we supposed to grow as a human being? How are we supposed to be a better Jew? How in 9 days am I going to be more connected to Hashem and to Torah and to mitzvahs as a result of Hanukkah? Hanukkah is such a powerful holiday, and there's so many lessons from it. And there's so many reasons why Chazal instituted it as a major holiday. I don't mean major compared to Passover and the others, but it has major content that teaches us a lot about life, about Yiddishkeit, about ourselves. So I can't focus on all of the different lessons. Chassidus brings out an incredible amount of beautiful, beautiful ideas and applications. However, I want to focus a little bit on the candle itself, because the custom is not only, of course, to light the candle and say the bracha, but also to sit by the candle for a half hour to really look at it and stare into it. And the fact is, King Solomon compared us to a candle. Ner Hashem nishmas adam. The candle of God is the soul of man. In other words, we hold a candle in our hand. If God would be, so to say, holding a candle, what would he be holding? He'd be holding the soul of man. What's that mean? So the Rebbe had once a very fascinating conversation with Yehuda Avner, who was a former ambassador from Israel. And during the conversation, the Rebbe brought up the example of a candle. And I said, what is a candle after all? It's basically a bunch of wax in a particular shape, but it has a wick in the middle. And that's the secret to its success. So the Rebbe said that the wax is compared to the body, and the wick is like the soul. And when we light the soul, when you light the wick, then the body provides all the energy you need in order to be able to have that wick illuminate its environment. But if the wick is not going to be lit, then it just sits there like a bulk of wax doing nothing, absolutely nothing, has no meaning. Perhaps it could be decorative, maybe it smells good, but it's really not serving its purpose. So in the conversation with Yehuda Avner said, so Rebbe, what do I need in order to be able to light my wick, to really get my soul on fire? So the Rebbe said, that's what I do, meaning that's what the Rebbe does through teaching Torah and mitzvahs. That through Torah and mitzvahs, a person has the tools to be able to light their wick, to turn their soul on, to ignite that inner spark that's within every single one of us, that reveals how we are a holy candle just in potential, waiting to be illuminated and brought to the surface. So as the Yehuda Avner was leaving the room, he turned around and he asked the Rebbe, did you just light my fire? Did you just turn on my candle? The Rebbe said, no, I gave you the match. Now it's your turn, your responsibility to actually light the candle. So we have till tomorrow night to start lighting candles. Let's work on it hard so that when we really light the candle tomorrow night with the bracha, we'll be able to think in terms of lighting our own inner candle as well.